Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped. Now listen, can you hear that? That's rain. I'm sat in the Porsche 718 Spider RS. I've got this car for 4 days, and yesterday I picked it up in the morning from Porsche GB in Reading, and it rained all day, and it's due to rain all day today. Maybe I'll get a glimmer of some better weather later on in the week, but it's not great for filming reviews anyway when it's raining. But when you have a car like this, that firstly 500 horsepower, 9,000 RPM redline, epic soundtrack, all you want to do is give it the beans, and when it's really wet you can't do that. But then also this roof is well, it's not a kind of push button electric drop, it's a full manual process, and it takes a while, so it's not the kind of thing you drop down quickly in between cloud bursts, because otherwise you get the interior wet. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Welcome to this week's Midweek 180. If you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I bring you my news, views and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I'm going to put 180 seconds in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and that's it, a very simple format. So without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. Now I am going back to 2 weeks ago for the leader of the pack and so on, because last week I gave my Michelin announcement. Massive thank you to everybody who's reached out to congratulate me on that. It's a really big thing for me and the channel, and I'm sure it's going to bring epic content to you. But let's crack on with the Midweek 180. Okay, last week's leader of the pack was Francois G. Well done, mate. Joined in the Magnificent 7 by Michael Kember, Rod Matheson, Leanne Jackson, Paul Mead, Stephen Spink and Malcolm Brew. So whoever puts the comment this week, you'll be my leader of the pack next week, and the first 7 comments will be in my Magnificent 7. Where are you and what you're doing? Well, a shout out to Kevin DG7, because it was his birthday last week on the Midweek 180, so happy birthday, mate. But wherever you are right now, and whatever you're doing, put it in the comments below and I'll give you a shout out next week. Last week's question was, what kind of extra security were you running on your cars? Many of you used a Faraday pouch, quite a few of you used a steering lock, and I loved a couple of you who just said, I've just bought a crap car that nobody wants to steal, and that does the trick perfectly. Loving your style. This week's question, now last night, one of the reasons I've got this car is I did an evening at Porsche Centre Portsmouth with Region 17 of the Porsche GB Owners Club, and they invited an evening with me. Who'd have thunk it? And I had such a great evening. It was an amazing group of people, and I really enjoyed it. I just wondered, is that the kind of thing that if I organised some of those events for you guys, for you peddlers, and I'll try and space them around the country, is that kind of thing you would be interested in? If it is, I'll pursue it and I'll try and organise a few. F1 news very briefly. Obviously all the new car liveries have been launched. Really great announcement about Silverstone now signing all the way out to 2034. But the big news last week was Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari. Didn't see that one coming at all from 2025. I think it'll be really, really interesting. Be interesting to see what happens at Red Bull, because I have a feeling if Christian Horner is forced to step down, maybe Adrian Newey could leave Red Bull, go to Ferrari. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Put in the comments below what do you think to that one. New car news. Well, this week I can't not talk about the new Aston Martin Vantage. The entry-level Aston Martin now has 665 horsepower. The previous gen only had 500 horsepower, and that was an amazing car. Only 500 horsepower, what am I like? 800 Newton meters of torque, will do 202 miles an hour. From a V8 that it's not, it's built, hand built by AMG, but it's specific to the Vantage. And I just think, styling-wise, the front end, they've nailed the front end. The older Vantage was always a little bit awkward, I think, a bit MX-5-like. I love the new one. It's got kind of a little bit of 599 Ferrari in there for me. Really nice, big old grille, though. Rear end hasn't changed a great deal, and the interior is very DB12. But what I really like, yes, there's touchscreen, but there's still lots of physical buttons. Well done, Aston Martin. And then very briefly before I run out of time, MSRT have launched their new Ford Ranger. Quick pick just there. I will be talking to MSRT about getting access to one of them, because you know me, I do love MSRT. Oh no, my thing didn't go bong. Oh well. So yeah, I'm going to be having a chat with them. I'd love to get my hands on the new Ford Ranger. I first saw the the artist impression design of that 12, 18 months ago. So I knew it was going to look awesome, and it really does look brilliant. And then lastly, this Friday's video at 6 is the little Dacia Duster that I had last week. Many of you asked for more affordable cars. Well, I've got a top spec Dacia Duster on the channel on Friday, and it was £23,000 on the road. And actually the get my teeth in, the Dacia Duster, the range starts at about £17,000. So for a brand new car, I think that certainly falls into the affordable bracket, that's for sure. And then last couple of things, I've just got lots of cool stuff heading your way. I had an epic day shoot on Monday of this week with the amazing Isuzu D-Max AT35 by Arctic Trucks. Properly put it through its paces off-road, even went outdoor camping in it. Tomorrow I'm at drone school, so I'm learning how to fly a drone properly. There'll be a video about that coming probably on Monday next week. And then clearly I have to do a video with this amazing Spider RS. It is a sensational car. I'm not going to kind of, you know, put any spoilers out there, but the noise this thing makes, because the intake for the engine is literally just there and it's right by your ear hole. It's an amazing sounding car, this. Probably a bit loud for some people, but and what a spec as well. So this video will be coming to the channel soon. I just need the weather to do one, because at the moment it's not very helpful. It's one of those days where I'm going to end up doing editing when I've got an amazing car on the drive and I could take it out for a drive, but there's no point in me trying to film today because the weather's so horrible. Anyway, I'm going to go because this is way longer than it should be. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. Remember, if you're up for evening with or Q&As with me, we could organise them at maybe Henley dealerships or other venues. I might try and get one up north somewhere or in the Midlands for you northern based guys. Let me know, and make sure you tune in on Friday for the Dacia Duster, 6 o'clock. You know the score. Anyway, I'll see you on that one. You take care, guys. Drive safe.